Hey, Memphis Mafia kid. To start off today, I want to say, and this for Mama too, that we appreciate all the get well wishes and the blessings that you sent. Thank you. She's doing better and hopefully on her way to full recovery and be back in another video here for long. But once again, like I said, thank you. Also, we want to thank you for my wife Teresa's birthday wishes that you sent. She enjoyed each and every one of them. We had a wonderful time for her birthday. So once again, thank you for that. Today, I'm going to tell you a story about one of my favorite places, and that was going to Palm Springs, California, on vacation one summer. And I'm going to just kind of take it from the beginning. One afternoon, we were at our trailer at Graceland, and the phone rang, and it was Elvis, and he was wanting to go to Palm Springs that night. And Mom, not that she didn't want to go, but my brother Joey was at my grandparents' house, which was about an hour, maybe an hour and a half away, and she didn't want to get him, and he was kind of ready, to leave at a certain time, and it would have took about 3 hours to go down and get him. So he'd come up with the plan of he would just rent a helicopter and fly down and pick him up, Joey up, and bring him back, and then we would leave and go. So Mom had called, but ended up Joey, he wanted to stay, and he was having a good time. He, like I said, he liked to fish and do that kind of stuff. So he ended up choosing not to go on this particular vacation. So I had also invited Rory Miller, which was Vernon's girlfriend Sandy Miller's son. We were best friends up there at Graceland and shared a lot of great times. I had invited him to stay the night with me, and didn't know what to do there, but ended up we had asked, and Vernon had let him and his sister Laura, who played with Lisa, go on vacation to Palm Springs with us. So from there, we got on the Lisa Marie, and when we got on there, we'll forget it. Elvis was, after we got in and got settled, he was showing it all off and around. I remember in the bathroom, I couldn't believe, the gold, faucet, and and the plane was just like, oh my gosh, it was like one big palace, in the sky. But anyway, we took off, and like I said, in the air, and they're talking, we're playing on the plane, and just doing what kids and teenagers would do, having a good time. And we get pretty close to Palm Springs, and Elvis comes and gets me and says, come with me. And I didn't know what was going on, but we walk up. He carried me up into the cockpit, and I actually got, which I'll never forget, just blowed my mind, never seen anything like that, but I got to sit in the cockpit while they landed the Lisa Marie, and that just, like I said, blew my mind at the time, a teenager, and seeing had never seen anything like that. So we got there, got to do that, and then we got to the house in Palm Springs, and beautiful house. If you've never seen it, it's a beautiful place, kind of like like a horseshoe. It's got a pool, it's got a hot tub, and anyway, I'm gonna get into some of the things that we did. While we were there, one of the favorite things we did, of course, is swim. And then Elvis had a slot machine that I believe Ann Margaret had made for him, and he had it out there. It was a nickel machine, and of course, had got nickels from Mom and Daddy if you play, and we're playing, me and Rory, and we're trying to win. We're hitting a little bit here and there. Some of you probably know how it goes. It's the same like at a casino, but we was trying our best, and then Lisa had come in and started playing with us, and she was wanting to, and she put, I don't know, it wasn't very many nickels, and of all people, guess who hit the jackpot? Yeah, Lisa. And then the bad thing about it was she went and got cups, and she put all the nickels in the cups and took off and hit them. So we could play the slot machine, but we couldn't win any money. And anyway, ended up saying something to Daddy about it. Well, they had seen her when she had gone back to the room, and so Daddy went in there a little later, and he found them, got them, put them back in the slot machine, and we, like I said, played some more and had a good time doing that. We also, we had a blast one night out here in the desert. It's cool at night, and all of you know, one of our friends worked for Elvis, Dick Grobe. He had got Elvis's dune buggy out and carried us dune buggy riding, and it was in the sand and spinning donuts and jumping and riding, and man, we just had a blast. I'm gonna get to this next part, and it was Dad and Elvis and the guys were going to another part of California to look at some motorcycles, and he had give Mama, there was 4 of us kids. There was Rory, Laura, Lisa, and me. He had given Mama $500 to take us shopping to get whatever we wanted, and just have a good time. And I mean, that was in, like I said, in 70s, and $500 was a lot of money. I mean, you figured up, that's about $125 a child. So but when we and I hate to do this to you, but I'm going to, when we come back next week, I'm going to finish out this story, and believe me, it's going to be good. And until then, what I always say, we always live Elvis.